Well, folks, you just saw it there. Yes, today, a DMV first warn day as we are gearing up for the likelihood of our first bit of severe weather in 2023 across the DMV. Now, it is relatively quiet out there right now as we get into the early afternoon. Plenty of high clouds lingering about, but we're starting to see a little bit of clearing taking place. And on days where you're expecting severe weather, that is not necessarily a good thing as the atmosphere is starting to get some energy built up. And that energy is in the form of warm temperatures. Already in the 80s, Leesburg, Manassas, down to Fredericksburg, Lexington Park as well. We're starting to climb close to that 80-degree mark from Frederick down through D.C. to Waldorf. And yeah, you can really see that the eastern half of the viewing area having the most favorable conditions for those storms to fire up. We also still have plenty of moisture. Those dew points into the 60s already. That mugginess factor is still in place out there across much of the area, and it's only going to be a few more hours before those storms now start to fire up. We're most likely to have that activity starting around 3 o'clock, lasting past sunset a little bit into the first part of the night up till about 9 p.m. Damaging winds, hail, the most possible severe type of instances we see from these storms today, with winds being the primary threat. Before we do kick that out of here, and then things are relatively quiet, just cloudy and chilly to start your holiday weekend before we do start to warm up as we go through Easter Sunday, and much of next week is looking extremely quiet. But here's the main thing we're watching. Let's time out these storms. As we go into the early afternoon, we'll start to see some development back toward the Interstate 81 corridor just to the east of Winchester, Martinsburg, back up toward Hagerstown. It's not out of the realm of possibility. We see some rain and maybe a few storms around that 2 to 3 o'clock hour to the west. But from there, things really start to pop up as we go toward 3 o'clock and beyond. Notice how these storms are a little bit scattered about, but by the time we head toward 4 to 5 o'clock, they start to get their act together and they become more of a line of stronger storms. And see those pinks and dark reds here on the reflectivity of Futurecast. That indicates those stronger storms that are going to be possible right about that evening commute time. 5 p.m. here in the district, right along the I-95 corridors, when we'll really start to see that activity arriving. And again, if these are severe with the stronger wind gusts, the very heavy rainfall, it cause some problems out there, no doubt about it. Now, these storms, they'll continue to hang about, but for the most part, they will be kicking east of I-95 in D.C. by 7 o'clock. At this point, Fredericksburg, southern Maryland, going to be dealing with those stronger storms into the early evening hours. But by the time we hit 9 o'clock, all of that activity, even just those general showers, will be kicking out of here. And then we do start to see improved conditions, maybe some light rain showers hanging about south of D.C. into parts of Virginia, southern Maryland early tomorrow morning. But for the most part, again, those storms, they'll be long gone by the time we get to 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. So that's basically the timeline with these storms here, folks. It's going to be that 6-hour window where things could get a little bit dicey out there as we deal with a few of these severe thunderstorms. But there you have it. Friday, Saturday, outside of some light drizzle early on Friday, it'll just be cloudy and cool to start your holiday weekend. The sunshine returns. We'll warm back up toward about 60 degrees on Sunday, and then we are quiet as can be into early next week, warming back up to the 70s under very sunny skies.